Hello there. Welcome back. Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are well. So, we are currently 166 points clear of our nearest competitors, Red Bull. And we have that many races left. 6 races to be exact. We do have 2 sprints. I reckon if we can get a 1-2 today in both sprint and main race, I reckon we would have done it. And we need to get all these done and dusted by next Monday. So in 1 week, we have got a week to do 6 races and claim that championship crown. But that is then. This is now. Let's go and go into Qatar. Unfortunately, it is a sprint race. So, yeah, it is what it is. And will be what it will be.
Brings us to the Middle East this weekend for the Qatar Grand Prix.
Lusail. I do like Qatar. Oh yeah, I was going to take a penalty as well, wasn't I? Was going to take a penalty. Ideally, I don't want to take it today. I want to take it at Qatar. Obviously, you get more opportunity and more chances to overtake at Qatar than you do around Qatar. Good for George. You know what? I'm just going to take it today. Just take it today. Get it done. Get it dusted. Get it over and done with. And yeah. We just need to make sure that the engines don't conk out because we have only got 1 practice in theory. I know we got FP2, but it's kind of irrelevant. This one needs to count. Doubly needs to count because obviously we need to make sure that the setup is perfect, or as close to perfect.
Is he all okay? Very, very good job, guys. Copy.
Well done, George. Well done. What about Lando's? I just heard Lando's ping off. Yeah, Lando's is 93. Happy days. We'll bring him in now around about 38. We'll call car in. Call car in. Ready configure. Try that for George. Try that. I want to use a set of softs for the sprint race. I want to do medium, medium, hard in the main race. Decisions. We should do all right around here. In theory, we should do all right. So the car's looking 7-7 and 10-10 for George.
There's a yellow flag now.
Esteban, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Are you happy with tyre temps?
Nope, they're overeating, mate. Cool them down, cool them down.
Battery is seemingly depleting quite a lot. Understood. No, do not.
Cool the tires, cool their tires.
The carry's okay. Negative. Happy.
Right, 90% for
Copy.
George. I'm happy with 90%.
Give us a balance check. Balance check.
Not so much with Lando.
Yeah, happy. Okay, copy.
So let Lando do one more lap. Because I want to make sure his setup is reverted before we go into quali, otherwise it all messes up. Tires. I didn't change his tires over then. How silly. How silly of me. Alright, FP1 done, dusted. Let's go and get into qualifying. Danny Rick and the Alpha Tauri.
And the race weekend continues. Here we are now at qualifying.
Here we are now at qualifying. Planned usage, planned usage. Yeah, penalty warning. I'm away. So, we're going to wait now, and then obviously send them out behind the other cars. George has also got the same chassis as Lando now as well, so that gives us a bit more. Our underfloor is going to be, we've got underfloor in the works. We should have one of them by the time we get to Qatar, and it is going to be fast. Very fast indeed. Jump on board with George. So green for George, green for Lando. Green for George, green for Lando. Okay.
Stay negative.
We are slow. We are very slow. This might not be a good circuit for us. Might not be a good circuit at all. Something's not right there, man. I mean, look how far my guys are off. Something's not right. Like, as it stands, George is going to get knocked out. It's just crazy. We have got like the proper components in our car, haven't we? Oh, it's just everybody else using faster engine modes. Send Lando, George out behind Ocon. So if George don't pull something out of the bag, well, we're done. Right. We might even be a little bit too far back now. To get part of the effective tow. Yep, I don't think he's going to improve. He's a bit too far back. No, he's not improving. George is not going any faster. Not neither is Lando. Oh, what the hell's going on here? I don't know what to suggest. I don't know what to say. Same for Lando. He's not improved either.
So you take the flag.
Did not improve. That's rough. That's rough. That's really rough. I mean, do I put a new engine in Lando now? But then I've got to try and get this that engine then to last me. No, I'm not bothering. If I get knocked out, I get knocked out. Alright, let's send him out. Not going to worry about this one because it's on used tyres. Yep, you'll go purple, because he's the first car on track.
Get the delta negative. Box, and call the car. Come.
We're about a second off from where we need to be, though. Everybody must have gone out on used tyres. Everybody must have. Magnussen spin on turn 7. Right. So I'm looking to send out Lando behind Max. Obviously Max is P1. I can't say whether Max went out on brand new tyres or not. But it's not looking good for George. Not looking good for him at all. Nope. I want to send him up behind Max. How's it going, Carl? Yeah, man. I am very good. Very good. Just trying to wrap my brains to find out why one of my drivers has just been knocked out in Q1. It's not great. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I'm not too bothered, simply because I've got to take grid penalties anyway. But we've got the third best car on the grid, and I don't know why or what is happening. Right, we're right tacked up behind Guan Yu Zhou. Should get a bit of a decent-ish tow, I'd like to think. But Guan Yu Zhou appears to be rather fast. Everybody seems to be rather fast compared to us. And on brand new tyres, we haven't improved.
We have checkered flags now.
Yep, again knocked out in Q2. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, this end doing our championship. Hope's any good. Any good at all, in fact. Right, so I'm going to have to put George on... George is going to go on the softs. Yeah, I've got everything. I mean, I suppose I could get blamed for not putting a faster engine in when I had one. I suppose that's on me. Could be down on power and everybody else could just be considerably faster, which is plausible. Absolutely plausible. I'm not going to be using softs, not at all. But yeah, I cocked up in Japan yesterday as well. All race I couldn't understand why Lando pulled over at the start of the race, and I quickly realised that it was all me. It was all me. I turned Lando into a do not fight your teammate, and he pulls over to let his teammate through. But at the start of the race, where everybody's behind him, he pulls over and let everybody else through as well. Lance Stroll spin on turn 1.
Let's take a closer look. Nothing at this point. Around they spin. And I wonder, could they have done anything about that?
Yeah, of course he could have. Just don't spin. But yeah, I feel that this race is going to be pretty rough. Qatar was rough last season as well, if I can remember rightly. Finished P8, P9, I think. But then we went on to Qatar, and we had a really good result at Qatar, so... rough with the smooth. Qatar and Brazil was our worst races. But by the time we get to Brazil, I'm hoping to have more upgrades. So, I don't know. We'll see. But we are currently 166 points clear of Red Bull with 6 races to go. We have to get it done. It is destined. We are destined in Season 4 to win the Constructors. Okay. And if we don't, I don't know what I'm going to do, be honest.
Can we check?
I will be truly gutted. Watch George Russell get a puncher on the way in now. The thing is what's really tricky as well is when it is a sprint weekend, because you only get practice one. Like, at most, probably at best, you can get them to about 35% track acclimatized, whereas the AI, their knowledge is, well, it's phenomenal, their knowledge is. So...
Being urged there.
Now we're approaching turn 2. Just flies into that crash. And hopefully that...
It's a wrecked car, I know. So, yeah. Let's back away from Vashaw. I do not want to rear-end Vashaw. I've just spent 5 million on 2 ERS units. I don't want to spend any more money today. Especially with Brazil around the corner. Because Brazil's pretty rough as well. That was Lando's engine. I don't think Lando will be using... No, he won't be using that engine again, that's for sure. Not at all. Not at all. I do feel though that our constructors' aspirations are going to take a massive punt today. I really do. I really do.
Is everything okay with the car? Stand by. Taking the flag.
Right. Sprint racing. Sprint race around a circuit.
Well, it's a different...
That's not great. See, I want to keep that last engine for the last 5 races. So it probably is partly my fault that we were so slow in qualifying. Everybody's probably using is that right? Oh, yeah, I did. Everybody's probably using their last engine, which will obviously effectively be fresh now. But I'd rather have my engine fresher
of the Lusail International Circuit.
for the last 5 races.
It's a fast track here in Qatar.
We're ready for the sprint here in Qatar. And it's lights out and away we go.
And away we go. And Norris to high. Battery recharges around here is awful. George Russell to high. Go get him. Soft runners are not going to be able to push their tyres for long. Leclerc's really slow. We need to get past him. Like, obviously, the further up the grid we go, the better it'll be for tomorrow's race. But with these pair of idiots going too wide, it's never going to be a good thing. See, because Danny Rick is already dropping away from those in front. No, I've got to push now like crazy to get back in to their DRS. Which gives me great joy. So we're on the same tyre wear as Max at the moment. Right, DRS has been enabled. Obviously, there's only one DRS straight around Qatar, which is a bit rubbish like, but it is what it is, because obviously Qatar is full of twists and turns, and you can't really have DRS straights on corners. Well, you can, but obviously the driver doesn't take a dim view to that. Right, let's try and get past for sure with George. Bottas is holding us up big time. Come on then, George. Let's go on the attack, mate. Use some of that battery. Catch back up to behind Leclerc. George will probably end up using all his battery, to be fair, because he's like that. They like to use all their battery and not overtake anybody. Oh, at least George got DRS sensibly. Right, let's cool George's tyres a little bit. And try and push closer to Sonoda. What have we got? 6 out of 19. Wait, right for a minute. Actually, we're not. We're falling out because they're pushing. See, Sonoda can't really push because he's on softs. So therefore, he will be the bottleneck. Plus, obviously, we are massively underpowered because of well, we chose not to put a fresher engine in, which is our fault. To put it politely. We can finish P4 with Lando. providing Lando gets past K-Mag. Right here, right now. Like he does. Bit of clean air now and Lando will be like a rocket. And I reckon George can get a P8, which is not bad considering we qualified P11 and P18. Right, Lando is miles behind. Lando's going to need to do this on his own. I can't really... push with those tyres. All we can hope is that Tsunoda's tyres fall off a cliff. Piastri running wide. Tsunoda's the man to beat at the minute. I think Zhou's too far now. Make sure we don't run out of fuel as well. Stay with George because as soon as we get close to the DRS, push his tyres, push his ERS with a hope to get him past Leclerc, which is now. So we didn't get past Leclerc then. Nope, he left it off there as well. Yeah, he's going to send it here. Absolutely crazy. Right, let's do Danny Rick. And then we got damage limitations then. It's better to probably start P10. He has to get past Danny Rick though, that's the problem. Right, he's passed. Right, Lando is now gaining again on Tsunoda, which is good. Right, that fuel that we collected we can burn. Lando's tyres are now coming back. Gasly's catching us as well, and now he's past Magnussen. Still think I can get George P8. How's it going, Mark? Alright, mate. Me again. Good luck for your race tonight, buddy. Alright, 4 laps to go. Yeah, I don't blame you, mate. Don't blame you at all. Right, going to wait till, obviously, it says 3 laps to go. And then I'm going to push George on his tyres, push Lando on his tyres. He's kind of dropped off this last 2 tenths to Tsunoda this lap. But he is up into P9, is old George. What time does your race start then? 7 o'clock? Does yours start at the same time as ours? Mine and Dan's? 7. My George has dropped a little bit away from K-Mag. Right, just no one ever for from both. Ah, fair play. Well, really good luck, mate. As soon as I'm done by her, I will come and have a watch if you're still about. Right, George needs to get that last sprint point. But he will have to overtake K-Mag. Which he has just overtaken K-Mag. Which is good. Now I need Lando to go past Tsunoda. There might be a possibility if I keep wrecking these tyres. Because Stroll and Zhou are still in now, they're too far away. Hello, Joshua. Joshua Alfrodino Baggins. Right. There's Yuki Tsunoda. And there's George Russell with the fastest lap. Let's go. Right, so that is hell of a result. P11 we qualify with Lando. We finished P5 in the sprint. P18 we qualify with George Russell. And we've finished in the last point scoring position. So yeah.
Max Verstappen.
On another day, we could have probably got P3 in the sprint with Lando.
So ended up with P5. Let's keep it up.
That's really good, that is, for race results.
George Russell,
Probably not going to win, but like I said,
definitely be some lessons to learn for them, but this was solid work.
166 points in front we are of Red Bull, and we need damage limitation. Why are you not on today, Josh? What is your beef, Chief?
The excitement is building. There's electricity in the air, but there's no
Because you don't want to get
surprise
slapped up in it.
It's race day.
Formula One, first
Oh,
kick.
you poorly bad. Bit rough in there. Taking an ERS unit. It's a bit rough, that. A bit rough indeed. Is it a 2-stop though? Is it? Is it a 2-stop though? Yeah, it is, unfortunately. Shit. We're going to go with plan D. We're going to go with plan A. We'll go with plan A. I might change it on the fly, though. Because he's pretty fly for a white guy. Is George Russell. It's pretty fly for a white guy. I might just... Yeah. I wouldn't do him any favours, CD. That's a strat for George. That's a strat for Lando. And playing with the softs around hither. We are going to take some fuel out of the car, though. Right, we're going to be hard pressed to get points today. Like, good points. But yeah. Let's go and crack on.
Here on the outskirts of Doha,
We probably do
we're about to get
very well.
going here in Qatar.
And then we get screwed by our pit crew. Because they're good like that.
Lights out and away we go.
It's lights out and it's time to go. Yeah, I am making that stupid mistake either of do not fight teammate. I don't need to yet anyway. Right, so there's quite a lot of cars on softs as well, so just gonna use all our battery to try and get past and never get past. We've just managed to allow Bottas past us now. Okay, mate. You have a wonderful evening, Joshua. Get past Danny Rick. Oh, here we go. Hold on, George.
Okay. Yeah, I'm okay.
So here we go, heading into turn one. Tries to get by. And oh, that's obviously far from intentional, but there was contact. I don't think there's a lot of doubt.
Well done, George. Looks like we're flying a flag on our own then today. And by that, I mean Lando's flying the flag all on his own because George is going to be about as much use as a chocolate teapot, which is nice. If you like chocolate teapots, that is. And Max is completely checked out. Completely checked out. It's going to be a tough race. We need those soft tyres to drop off. I might do medium hards. Might. Let's see how it goes. I mean, those soft tyres, they're going to obviously go off a cliff. I mean, what are we doing lap time wise? Max, we're 2 seconds slower a lap. It's possible that our engine's not helped us. We can't keep blaming that. We need to get closer to K-Mag. Like I said, taking that ERS, we needed to take the ERS anyway, right? Regardless. Which is pretty good, really, considering Qatar, we know, is... we've never done decent at Qatar. We've always been beaten. So, why not take it now? Get the rubbish track out over and done with. Get a new part of the power unit. And then, yeah. When we get to Qatar, which is next race, we should be fine. No, I haven't got no pace, mate. Where are you racing? Australia? Right, now I need to make sure that Lando gets past the show, because he's holding me up. Now he's holding me up. And now I need to catch back up. So we're going to have to push. George is going to just sit behind. Of course he is. Half his battery to get past, and he's still not past. What am I seeing? Right, so De Vries is the bottleneck. Right now we can make up the 3.3 on Leclerc. No pace all round, mate. Where are you racing? Australia? Ah, you'll be fine, man. Yeah, you'll be fine, mate. As long as you haven't got some crazy fast person in your tier, you'll be absolutely fine. There'll be no trouble at all. Of course, K-Mark's pushing now as well. Of course he is. Come from a land down under. True that. Right, George, time to push. Time to push. Right, now is the time we're going to start to get held up with everybody who's on softs. So we need to move And ideally, we need to overtake K-Mag. But we just ain't that fast.
Battery at the moment. So stop and charge. Let's get after it.
Oh, I get you, mate. Oh, I get you. 100% I get you. Oh, I get you, brother. I get you. Need to get George past them. He crashed. Jack Doohan crashed into him. I had to take a grid penalty anyway because I needed to take a new ERS unit. So I took it. Took the 10th place grid penalty. And yeah, George crashed. And we are currently 35 seconds ahead of Max Verstappen. We are severely lacking in straight line speed though. Hard, mate. Hard mode. If I was playing on easy mode, I think I would have had the constructors by now. And I don't think my guys would be this far behind, this deep into season 4. We are leading the constructors, mind, but we are made sure early on that I was on the hardest, obviously, to get the longevity out of it, but trying my hardest to get this season completed, boxed off by next Monday, because obviously the new game comes out on the Tuesday, so which I'm really looking forward to that as well. I can't push anymore with these tyres. And then I'll have, what, 6 seconds to make up to Albon in P6. Oh, Russell finally overtaken somebody. But yeah, it's been a long, hard slog to get here. Frustrated, nearly cried at times, and I mean that sincerely. Simply because every time that we had a new upgrade or a new part, I'd be like, "Come on, let's do it, let's go for it." And then one race, it would really show signs of what happened. Yeah, I don't need to make that time up now. Then I'll go back to what I was saying now. See you later, mate. Yeah. So yeah, we get a new upgrade, upgraded part, wing, floor, whatever. In one race it would show signs of promise. In another race like this, Verstappen would just slap us up. And yeah, it's gutting. It's gutting when you go to somewhere like you open up with Bahrain. Then, for example, Bahrain this season, me and Lando 1-2, George and Lando 1-2. Thought, yes, this is going to be the season. Went to Jeddah, we qualified P12, P14. We qualified even worse at Australia. Like, we was nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. And, yeah. Just gutted, like. Just gutted when it doesn't come off. But Verstappen has pulled a pit stop to Ocon pretty much. What is the pit stop around here? 23 seconds. Gonna box Lando next lap. Box George the lap after. Come on, we're going to come out behind. George is going to come out behind Leclerc. And Lando should come out round about Drogovic. That's also if our pit crew don't screw us over. Because they like doing that lately as well. Okay. Okay. No, I'll go one more lap with George. Uh, 100%, mate. There's 23rd of July, which is a week tomorrow, and no, there is no early pre-access, unfortunately, which is kind of gutting. But yeah, there is no early access. I'm really looking forward to the game. Like, so looking forward to the game. It's unreal. The Drogovic lock up on turn 7. Oh, look at the state on Lando's pit stop. Absolute state on that. Disgusting. Yeah, I can't either, mate. I really can't. I want to try and recreate, mate, without trying to guess your age or whatnot, but Braun's colours were a luminous green, yellow, and white, and I want to try and recreate like the Braun type colours, and then obviously, yeah, just see how long it'll take us to achieve complete Red Bull type dominance, like, which I'm really looking forward to. Right, let's see what lap time Lando's doing. Just hope that that's his out lap and not his actual push lap, because we'll be in trouble. Right, I'm going to box George. And I'm going to do something different with George. No, I'm not. Right, what's the lap time Lando doing? In clean air, 130s. So he's the same lap time as Joe, same lap time as Ocon. Yeah, well, Braun was the precursor to Mercedes. And yeah, I kind of want to recreate their colours. So I'm really looking forward to as well. Oh, George got a pit stop issue. Shark. Here we go. Lando's going to get stuck behind Schumacher now, which is nice. How far is De Vries in front of us? 3 seconds. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a bad day at the office, I think. Right, I need to try and push to De Vries. Let's push to De Vries. See if we can't go in his DRS at least. Yeah. I severely messed up with the pit crew for the first 2 seasons because I was so focused on trying to get our car better. I kind of didn't bother with the pit crew, which obviously is completely my fault. Completely dropped the ball, and yeah, I didn't bother with them basically. And as time has gone on, it's proper come back to bite me in the arse. Which is a shame, really. Right. I have no idea where George is going to end up. Albon lock up turn 10. I think the best we can do for Lando is P6. Probably the best for George. Maybe P11. Yeah. Like I said, I just jumped straight into it, and I was so focused on just micromanaging the components, you know, trying to get better upgrades and this, that, and the other. I just completely dropped the ball, and didn't even every month the email would come in saying, do you want to sort out your pit crew? And I'd be like, nah, and then I just skip the email and just forget about it. Got a memory like a sieve as well, so that don't help. But yeah. But yeah, I've made a lot of mistakes in this career playthrough. A hell of a lot of mistakes, which is good. It's good to do that now. So when the new game comes out, I would have obviously made as many mistakes. I have no doubt that I'll still make mistakes, but I hope I don't make as many mistakes as I've made in this playthrough, because I've made quite a few. Oh, 100%, mate. 100%. 100%. George is still catching slowly. But George is running a dead race, unfortunately. So unless we get a red flag, which is unlikely around. But Lance Stroll running wide. Where is Stroll? P14. But yeah, unless we get a red flag, I think George is running a dead race. But yeah, one thing I will 100% know what to do now, as in like fully focus on the pit crew rather than forgetting about them. Or, but then on another hand, I hope that during the new game you actually can upgrade facilities for better pit crew, because like you said, it took a few seasons to get to grips on the knowledge and understanding of the pit crew, whereas shouldn't really, you know what I mean? Like everything else, you can upgrade, but you can't upgrade the pit crew, which is somewhat frustrating. I think Lando is on the fastest lap. Right, we need George to get past as quick as possible. George can get to Leclerc, maybe Magnussen. I think that's a bit of a stretch. I think Max will probably end up going hards. Ocon will end up going hards, I think. Like we're doing our stint now, so. It's hard work as well that George just doesn't seem to want to overtake anybody and just want to get stuck behind them all. Alright, who's boxing? Piastri. Why is he boxing 2 though? Finally passed for sure as well. I could push George in it because I was so long before I pitted. And I have actually taken the time on these hard tyres and got a better life. I do not want George to get his fastest lap though. But she did. That's alright. Question we got is, can we Overtake Leclerc. Get past Stroll. And do the 10 seconds we got to Magnussen. Roughly. Right, Russell's past Leclerc. Tyres did Max go to? That's the medium. So you went soft, medium. How far am I? Oh, I'm miles behind Gasly. Right, so Russell's past Stroll. Let's cool them tyres a little bit. I'll try and take George as far as I can. Get him on the softs at the end. Doing the same lap. I'm Verstappen at 28.0. Wow. So what happened to Magnussen then? Did he box, did he? Magnussen did box. Maybe box 1 lap 44, 1 lap 45 maybe. Just really hope now and pray that Lando doesn't get a... It didn't have the greatest of stops, but it wasn't all that bad. Gasly's got a free pit stop on us anyway. Yeah. Lando pump and get that fastest lap. Or try to at least. Alright, let's box George. Gazzy's in the box now. Purple.
So we're low on battery at the moment. Confirm.
Yeah, of course George had a pit stop issue. Of course he did. Alright. Question is, how far did he come out? Not that far. Okay. George, you need to push. Problem is they're on softs. I reckon I can get at least 1 point here with George. I reckon I can get at least 1 point here with George. He's going to have to hurry up and get past everybody, but I think he'll get at least 1 point. 10 laps to go. Let's cool Lando's tyres down a bit. If George can get past all 4 of these, he'll promote to P9. Right, just do these pair now. It's simple. They can't push. They're both on softs. They push now, the tyres are dead. Obviously, George now is going to spend the rest of this trying and failing to get past.
No DRS for him.
Nope, you crash. With a short running wide. Still think I can get past both of them, De Vries and Stroll. Right, we need to get straight past you, George. It's only 10 seconds, right? Of Sonoda. And that is not as crazy as it sounds. George is fastest man on track, isn't it?
So it's cool tyres down. Yeah, confirm.
"34 seconds is the gap out in front." Right, let's go and get Lance Stroll.
DRS is disabled. DRS disabled.
Right, P6, P9.
Max Verstappen over the finish line and today's winner.
So he's taken the flag. So that's P6. Let's keep it up. Cheers. Good job. Good lad. Taking the flag.
Yeah.
Have to say, George Russell looks excellent out there.
It is what it is.
They had to work hard for those points today.
We did.
What a phenomenal achievement.
We had to work really hard for those points
A
today.
great display of team spirit there, as everyone.
Very hard indeed. Problem is, it's allowed Max back into the drivers. Let's hope we don't bottle it now. We need a better result at Texas. A much better result. But we'll find out tomorrow. You guys take care. Peace.